Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror Gaming. We're just doing a little World of Horror as a treat. And yeah. We're just chilling, we're just hanging out. I need to move the microphone just a little bit closer, that should be fine. So, I just finished the fucking Chimera Ant arc again for the 8 millionth time. And, like, holy shit, it gets me every time. It gets me every time. This time, it wasn't well, I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, this time it wasn't the scene that normally gets me, it was the Reyna scene? I guess that's probably vague enough. And, my boy Bloster, or however you pronounce his name, it's like Bloster. Absolutely goated. But anyways, you know, Moshi Moshi, not today. We did Aiko recently. I think we'll do a little Miku gaming as a treat, you know, just for fun. And maybe start with 30 health and then work from there, and all perks as a treat, you know. So the one thing, we'll do a Thutu as well. We've been doing a Thutu a lot recently. So the one thing with this, right, is that we have so much health that we can mess around with, and we can kind of take risks in the early game. But it also means that something like whatchamacallit? Oh my god, what is it? The Insomnia. Insomnia and Holes are both pretty devastating here, so we have to kind of hope we don't get any of them. But Dexterity, Knowledge, Charisma, maybe Strength, and then your second enemy. That's pretty interesting. So we can probably get the Monkey Wrench, perhaps, maybe, as a treat. But we would have to get an item here, and then, you know, which we did not get an item there, but that's okay. There's still... We've still got some stuff that we can play around with. I still do think Monkey Wrench is the way to go, because yeah, you start out with 3 and then you go up to 7, but we just need 1 point in strength and then it's all good, right? Of course, that is assuming that we get like a good perk or two along the way. You know, something that would make combat a little bit less devastating. Which actually, being an Eldritch Parasite, that limits our options pretty severely, because normally on all perks you wouldn't mind seeing something like First Aid, or Doomed Already, or Discipline, Daddy's Girl, those sorts of things. Those sorts of perks can be really useful in the normal game, but not in Eldritch Parasite, because they're pointless and they don't do anything. Also, Moriko just doesn't exist. Speaking of Daddy's Girl, Moriko, she just doesn't exist. She just, it's true. It does not exist. Absolutely does not exist. In the slightest. You know, listen, could be man-made. I always thought that was like somebody like walking over like a hillside or something, and it's like Bigfoot spotting or something. There we go, look at that. RNG has prevailed. There's also the, you know, it's kind of weird, right? Like, Eldritch Parasite kind of invalidates a lot of good parts of the game, and so you just kind of have to, like, roll with it, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of just have to just kind of say, fuck it, we ball, honestly. Now, there might be an Emmerdale. Hopefully not. But, you know, we're just gonna do a little schmoovin', a little bit of gaming in the meantime. Now that is interesting. Let's see it happen again. Did not happen again. So all this for a weapon, which is not going to be even a good weapon for quite a while. And oh my god, look at this. Look at the doom we're racking up. Monkey Wrench does not exist either. What is this random number generation we got going on? That's terrible. Absolutely abhorrent. Abominable. I mean, you know, we're gonna have to kind of eat it eventually. This isn't even a safe location, and that said -1, but we took 2. What the hell? That's a certified typo moment. But yeah, like the thing is, and this is kind of like something you probably could take for granted, right? Is that when you are doing, let's get a let's get cursed again. Insomnia. Well, so we've lost. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty good joke. That's pretty fun. Pretty good joke. Yeah, pretty fun. Pretty entertaining. I'll take a flashlight. We don't have a light source check, but there's quite a few things that happen that need light sources, so I can't necessarily complain about that. So our chances of winning have basically gone to nothing. Mainly because of, okay, you can just go straight to hell. Like, we can just run away from you. Like, that's not even, like, you got 25 health, -4 to all. That's not something that we can deal with this early. I would have liked to get a compass for sure. Roads closed. Oh boy. Oh boy. We need some sort of advantage. We do. And so I think Fear Festival is the early game gambit. But at the same time, there's not really much else that we can do. So, like, I almost want to not do Fear Festival and go into TV Terror. But that doesn't really work either, you know? It doesn't really do anything. Yoichi is completely, like, Yoichi could have been good. But I'll only sell an item, I think, for Ryoko or Iwa, because we need some sort of benefit. And we're definitely going to run here, alright? Like, we're absolutely going to run from the, whatchamacallit, the guy. So here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, I can't complain about both those. The sad thing is we're still going to lose, because Insomnia is just a son of a bitch, and there's not really anything that we can do about it. But, I'll take the injury? Yeah, I'll take the injury. That's fine. The injury is not going to be that bad. Did I actually go here twice? I actually don't know if I did. I suppose it doesn't matter, because if well, I guess we get one less ally. But, I actually don't know. We'll see if I get there a turn early. Because I could have skipped it trying to fish for allies. I genuinely don't remember. But we need to minimize the amount of reason that we take, because we're going to be, like, hemorrhaging reason, essentially, so... Oh yeah, I got here a turn early. That's a little bit awkward. So here's the thing. We're going to be going down to 21. We're going to be going down to 21, because this ends with a fight. Actually, you know what? This is a misplay. I should have just gone... I should never have gone to this forest once, and then not arrived here and taken the reason. I should have taken the stamina, sorry. That's actually very interesting. I actually do think that's pretty interesting. So, when you pick all perks, sometimes you get good things, and sometimes you get what we in the business call fucking garbage. So, I guess I'll take Signed Contract, because I don't really want to reroll for Doom at this point. Like, we're at 55% Doom, and the Doom's only going to get higher, right? Like, the Doom is only going to get higher. Probably shouldn't have put a point into Strength, but I like, we need to be able to win our next combat. That's going to be very important. And so investing where we can is going to be pretty useful, even if it doesn't contribute to the Lighthouse necessarily. So here's the thing. Contagious Coma can go to hell. It's absolutely tragic that we got this, because, well, I mean, how do I put it? To turn around, get Doom. It's absolutely tragic because, well, let the ranger talk to the parkman. You love to see it. Book of Gore. Oh boy. Very useful in this current predicament. The parasite be eaten good tonight. But, we're gonna lose so much reason from this one. Are you insane? We're gonna lose 5 reason from this mystery alone? And then we have -4 guaranteed reason after this? Oh my god. I mean, listen, we have to do things that cost stamina, and then we have to do things that cost Doom. We can't do anything that costs reason, because that's a problem. So, you know, you see me being very, like, we don't have holes, right? So we can be kinda, how do I put it? Risky with stamina to an extent. But at the same time, like, we're on the knife's edge here. Like, that's just sort of the thing with, that's unlucky. But, I think Doom is probably our best bet right now. But we do have to be incredibly... Okay, so you know how I said we needed to win our next combat? We do. But also, this can go to hell. Because it's like, we really, really did not want it to be a ghost. So, again, like, we are... Oh, thank God Cut Arm Sinew doesn't have anything to do with... Thank God for that. Okay, we are going to be selling... Like, we have to do it this way, we do. It's tragic, but this is just sort of like how, This is just sort of how it works. So, it's every stat check in the game. You do keep that in mind. So we'll take Dexterity. Oh, crap. No, we need to start doing, We need to do both, actually. Like, for real. We need to do both. We're gonna go up to 6 Charisma. I will take Dexterity, just so that... Because we're taking -3 right now, which is really bad. Really horribly bad. I'm trying to think, what... That's not our second fight. Like, Nameless Horror would have to be our second fight, right? And that's bad, man. That's really bad. We'll do Mermaids. We're not gonna deal with Cut Arm Sinew. We're just gonna hope that Ryoko can, Okay, so we have to do that. That's literally non-negotiable. We took 7% Doom just for fun. Just as a treat, you know, just for fun. So we're taking -4 Reason. So we have 6 Reason. If we lose any Sanity outside of that... I mean, I have to take the stamina damage. Like, that's so messed up. So we now have 5 Reason. We have 6 Reason, now we have 5. If we drop to below 4 Reason, it's over. So, unfortunately, we probably are, because we've got a guaranteed fight. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, this is terrible. This is awful. And we have 6 stamina, essentially. Like, that's just kind of how Eldritch Parasite do, you know? That's just kind of how it do. That's just kind of how it be. That's just... that's just it. Like, that's just how the game mode works. And so, there's not really a lot of thinking involved, if that makes sense. Like, you just kind of play the game and hope for the best. Can I... No, because that's gonna be like... Yeah. I would rather do it like this. I mean, if we miss, we die. So, you know. We're still gonna lose anyways, because, like... What is it after this? Arms? So we're guaranteed, like, even more damage? Like, what the hell? Like, we would have to get astronomically lucky, because we're gonna go down to, Okay, we lose. Well, like, we literally lose. Like, that's it. We lose. Yeah, no, we're done. Okay. So, for the sake of giving you another run, I'm gonna hit Q now. Like, this is a world first. This is a web first. We're literally guaranteed to lose. So there's not even, like, there's literally nothing I can do. And we've even got, like, there's literally no shot. Like, if there was, like, a 1 in a million chance that we could win, I would do it. But there's not a 1 in a million chance we can win because we're guaranteed to lose. So, that's just what it is. Like, if you get Insomnia, it's over. Like, there is no shot, alright? There is absolutely no shot at ever having an opportunity to win. And Ithutu is so brutal on Eldritch Parasite because it makes every combat just like, so, change of plans. But Eldritch Parasite and Ithutu is just such a devastating combination because there's literally, like, if you get Insomnia or Holes, there is nothing that you can do. Like, literally, there is nothing you can do. What's the most going Goblin mode outfit that she has? Probably this. But, yeah, no, there's, like, if you get Insomnia or Holes, you're screwed. Like, Holes is a little bit nicer because it's only at the end of the mystery, but specifically, you know, you get something like Insomnia at the beginning, you're fucked. Like, it is one of the things of all time. So here's what we're gonna do. New strategy, new plan. I swear to God, if that was... I was about to be so sad. Okay. Discount item, no. How many times are you gonna make me reroll? How many times are you gonna make me reroll? Oh, no, there it is. I was about to reroll again. That would've been bad. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna pick up a couple of bricks. We're gonna pick up a couple of bricks. And then we're just gonna fuck it, we ball. Alright, that's it. Maybe we pick up one more brick, we can get the side quest done. We're gonna need... We'll see at the end of the mystery. I'm not gonna... What's with this guy? -2 stamina. I'm not gonna spend 5% Doom to get a crowbar. Like, even though we can discard that, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's not worth my time. And it's not worth the safety of the world either. Do you think you want to marginally increase the danger and, like, eldritch intensity in the world by, you know, grabbing a crowbar and scaring some random guy? Like, do you want to do that? 1 ramen, please. Okay, Lucky? I want 1. I'll go up to 30%. I'll go up to 30%. Pain. Okay, well, that's fine. We can take a brick. We need the EXP. 31%? You love to see it. I do think that, like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. This is a no thoughts head. No! Oh, wait, do we still get the side quest? Do we just still get the side quest? Yeah, okay, we still get the side quest. It doesn't matter. Okay, see, because we did the side quest anyways, it doesn't matter if we turn the smelly meat in or not. It's only if you want to get ending A for, like, Knight Errant that actually matters. And we're not playing on Knight Errant, so it doesn't matter. I actually wish there were, like crossover, like, mysteries, if that makes sense. Like, because this is the thing that's been living rent-free in my head, Kingdom Death, you know, they're coming out with a system that is, like, cross-expansion. So where, like, if you have the Slender Man expansion and the Lonely Tree expansion, you'll be able to use materials from the Slender Man expansion to augment the Lonely Tree expansion, so that then the Lonely Tree will become different, and, like, it'll have different effects, and then it'll give you different items, and, you know, all that stuff. So they're doing, like, cross-mixing of expansion packs. And so, you know, it would be kind of cool. And the reason why, I think I figured it out. I actually think of Kingdom Death and World of Horror as incredibly similar games in kind of a, like, it's kind of weird, right? Because you have, like, Kingdom Death has a different system for, like stats and health, but it's a, well, Kingdom Death is a tabletop game. World of Horror was originally intended to be a tabletop game. World of Horror uses a card system to determine how things work, events, item cards, resource cards, all that. Kingdom Death has those same things, I know, incredibly basic game mechanics shared by 2 things. But it's also, they're both like eldritch horrors, where, like, normal people, quote-unquote normal people, try to stand up against these eldritch monstrosities. And it kind of, it scratches a similar itch, and it feels like, because the combat system is very simple for Kingdom Death. You rolled a hit, and then you draw a hit location card to see where you hit, and then you roll again. The boss can have a reaction, or you can roll to, and if there is no reaction immediately or whatever, like if it's not a trap, you get to roll to wound, and if you wound, then you play the card out, and then sometimes you can critically wound. I don't know, it scratches a very similar itch with combat, resource management, and sort of how, like in Kingdom Death, right, you get hit, and then the monster, like, survivors rolled a hit and a wound. Monsters rolled a hit. And when they hit you, you roll a dice to determine where they hit you. And so, you have, this interesting thing where if you get hit in a spot that's not a heavy wound, or if you already took a heavy wound, then you're willing to take certain damage instead of using your incredibly limited resources to prevent that damage from happening, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, it's a very interesting, thing. And basically what I was just trying to say is I wish, like, you could take the smelly meat from ramen and then bring it to a different mystery, like, you know, maybe you could bring it to botany and the plants that are, like, the mushrooms are carnivorous or whatever, and you could feed them the smelly meat, and then they would augment into either a special boss, or they would give you, like, a special item or something that you could use. You know, something like that would be really cool. And they do kind of do something like that already, with botany as well, where you can bring the fire axe in, which is cool. It's kind of annoying because of how rare it is for it to actually come together and happen. But I genuinely think that they could do something, like, if they did that more, like, all of the mysteries had this cool cross-compatibility or whatever, where it's like you could bring the tapes from Forest into, I don't know, like, maybe when you visit your friend in Bulletin to get their computer that you borrow, they have like a player that you can put the tapes into and something weird happens. I don't know, just like something that would make it to where like you get like the reason why the current system of, you know, like fire axe and botany is bad is because it's so rare for it to actually like happen that it's like, okay, yeah, all right. And it's also like a pain in the ass to actually do because it's not something that you can realistically do in a run because you're taking like 9 to 14 all damage, which is not acceptable as something that you can do in pretty much any difficulty. It's completely unreasonable. But if you had it to where it's like, oh, you know, you got Violent Vigil, so you could like bring a quest item from outside into Violent Vigil, and it would, you know, have some sort of interesting effect, you know? Like, something like that would be kind of cool. You know, maybe, like, just have some, like, cross-compatibility between things, and it would... the game would have a lot more replayability. I don't even know why I'm doing it like this. Like, hold on. I don't want to take 4 reason damage. Are you insane? Throw a brick. Absolutely I'm not dealing with this. Not that we even need the black hair. It doesn't do anything. Oh, hey, look! Hey, look, everybody! It's the exact same first level up we had in the last run! Oh, boy. I wonder what we're gonna see in the next level up. That's literally insane. Like, this game has to have rigged RNG or something. Like, I need to uninstall this game and start from the beginning. That's insane. Like, that's literally insane. Like, it has to... Like, first of all, the seeds don't do anything. Secondarily, the RNG in this game is broken. There's no shot that you would do 2 all-perks runs in a row and get the same 3 perks on your first level up twice in a row. Like, all 3 of them. They're not in the same slot, admittedly. But all 3 of them? Are you crazy? That, like, the game has to be rigged. The game has to, like, the RNG in this game has to be, like, broken. Like, this is insane. Like, after this run, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick a Miku, all perks. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think, and this is probably not true, but I think the RNG in this game is influenced by what options you choose in the main menu, like when you're starting your run. So after this, I'm gonna choose the same thing. Miku, all perks, Parasite, Ithutu. And then I'm gonna get my character to level 2, and I'm gonna see, because this is unreal. Like, either I have, like, some of the best, worst luck of all time, like, I've played this game enough that this shit happens, or, like, there's something wrong with this. Like, this is... Like, you've heard me comment about it all the time. It's like, oh, look, it's the same run again. But, like, no, this is, like, literally crazy. Like, literally crazy. There's no shot that these would be the same. Right? Like... And it's still, like, it's a Koichi perk, a Haru perk, and a Mizuki perk. So it's the same characters. Well, obviously it's the same characters as well. But I don't know. That sucks, man. I don't like that at all. I genuinely don't like that. I think there's some shenanigans going on, and that's absolutely crazy. I don't really want to buy anything. But, like, you know, none of these have blue options, so I might as well go with the only one that gives me even a slight object benefit. I didn't check the lighthouse either. The lighthouse has definitely been different, and the mystery layouts have definitely been different. But there's just something about it, man. There's just something about it. Like, there is definitely some RNG in this game that's repeated, for sure. Like, the way the game generates RNG values or whatever. Because, like, to my understanding, when you do things in a game that cause RNG to happen, it's just like a series of numbers, and that number is basically like what happens, right? And so when you do something that causes RNG to happen, the next number gets selected the next time an RNG thing needs to occur, right? Like, that's an incredibly simple way of putting it. Like, it's basically like a queue of numbers, and it takes the number when it needs to, like, randomly generate. So if you had a queue of, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, the first random event would take the 1, and the second random event would take the 2, and the third event would take the 3, right? Like, that's basically how I understand it. I don't know if it's how it works in this game, but, like, something's weird. It's almost like it's a, you know, 1, 2, and 3, 4 are just all 1s or whatever. You know? It's just weird, or it's, like, the same every time. I don't know. Maybe I'm accidentally manipulating the RNG in the exact same way. I don't have the patience or the technical knowledge to comprehend how that would work. But it is not bingo. It's not bingo. He said it wasn't bingo. You hate to see it. Anyways, yeah, it's just it's one of the things of all time. Just take a nap, that's fine. I am a little bit worried about Doom. Parasite stirs, by the way. Every time we get, like, a health up, I think my health actually increases, but I keep being wrong because of the, you know how it works. So, that's good enough. I mean, you just have to hope that it hits right. Like, you just gotta get lucky. But if somebody did figure out how to manipulate the RNG in World of Horror, that would be insane. Like, that would be, like, revolutionary. That'd be game-breaking. Because, I mean, there's already a lot of game-breaking stuff about this game. Like, the only glitch that I would want to learn how to... Oh, you piece. The only glitch that I would want to learn how to do, I think, is, what is it called? Somebody showed me a screenshot a while ago of, like, characters stacking perks through each other. And so you could have, like... You could basically, like, custom... Like, you could basically take perks from one character and put them onto another save file, if that makes sense. And so, it's something to do with the saving and loading. I could probably figure it out, because it doesn't... Okay, so this is a different level up, right? I do remember running shoes, but on your own is different, so at least we aren't getting, trolled. Web gets trolled. At least we're not getting trolled that much, because we actually found a usable perk. But that's just so insane. Like, there is obviously something weird going on along with the RNG. Because, like, how many perks are in this game, right? What are the odds that we do 2 runs in a row, and then we see 4, or actually, was that 5? Did we see fast hands last time, too? I think it was just 4. Like, we do 2 runs in a row, and we see the 4 same perks, and 3 of those perks are in the same level up that are the same. Like, that's still, like... not even, like, you can't even, like, that's just something that happens, right? Like, that's just one of the things of all time. Like, I refuse every other explanation, honestly, because it's just absolutely crazy. Like, actually, like, blows me away. Clap and a bow, by the way. Absolutely insane, absolutely unhinged video game. For real. Sometimes, just, shit happens, you know? But I do, like, I don't even know how many perks are in this game, right? So, I don't know what the percentage chance it would be of seeing... Oh, it's the boy! After all this time, he's here. My lad, my friend, look at him go. Look at him hanging there. What a champion. I can't believe... He's too powerful. We can't see him again. Although I do presume... Oh, you piece. We rolled exactly a 5, and that worked with our, 5? 5, huh? Okay. That's fine. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Anyways, we schmoove. We're schmooving. I wonder if it has to do with the mystery, right? Like, because we did Fear Festival, and then we got different perks than our next level up. Like, I wonder if it's mystery based. Oh, jeez. But then again, I don't really know if we were doing the same mystery again and again. I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe those random numbers when you... Oh, another thing that could happen, this is just a random theory, but if it is the queue thing, right, where it's like a queue of numbers, and when the queue is picked, or like when they need an RNG event, the numbers in the queue are picked, it could be that when you hit Q, those numbers that the game's already generated are reused. So clap, bow, bow, clap, clap. Okay, that's pretty bad, yeah. Clap, bow, clap, that's all. Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty bad. Oh wait, no, it was a bow there. Yeah, so it was a clap, bow, bow, clap, clap, right? Because it was a clap, bow, clap, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. I'm actually thinking about taking stealth, like I really am, because I don't know how realistically... So we're gonna go up to 60 and 80, right? So... Yeah, 60 and 80. So that's gonna get to 8. We could get this to 12 pretty easily. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This is fun. Like, I do think this is probably the only time we can actually use stealth. But this is gonna be 13 Knowledge Gaming, the smartest Miku to ever exist. So that is pretty funny. Like, that's actually pretty cool. And we are gonna need good combat, and by that I mean multiple bricks for Akamanto, so we can just run away. Like, originally the plan was that we would run away from enemies that we don't want to fight. But unfortunately... Oh, we can run away from this guy. Hold on, I thought... Oh no, it's the glitched magician that you can't run away from. Alright. Seems legitimate. I'll take 2 bricks, just for fun. Just for fun, you know, I'll take 2 bricks. And so, see, this is the difference, right, between a 2 pretty similar runs for Parasite. It's that, you know, if you don't get Insomnia, you have more than enough health to complete the game. If you do get Insomnia, you die. It's not really that complicated. It's actually quite simple, really. So we're holding on to 17 health, or 17 damage in our inventory. And with 12 knowledge, we can probably do a little bit of trolling. Mummified heart for vampires, huh? That's kind of cool. We might actually fight a vampire before Akamanto. That would be kind of a missed opportunity, but, we schmooth? That's fine. Because, I mean, here's the thing. With all this max health, like, you have so much stuff to mess around with. Like, we're going into Akamanto's fight with what, for a normal run, would be considered max health or over-healed as well. So it's like, you know, we've used the resources that the game gave us pretty well. Now, unfortunately... Are you serious? Oh, because of Drenched! Oh, wow. Yeah, because it takes 10% longer. That's crazy, actually. I was gonna say, with 12 knowledge, we damn well better be able to hit 3 strong attacks in a turn. I would expect 4 strong attacks in a turn, but we have the 10% speed debuff, so it's not actually as bad as... Oh, look, that's crazy. Look, it doesn't update properly. Like, you look at the time... Like, you look at how much is gonna fill in the bar, and then it just lies to you. It even gives you the wrong time. That's actually kind of weird. That's actually weird, too, because, like, look at this. Like, it says a strong attack is 67 time units, so you click that 67 time units. You go to Brace for Impact, it says 96 time units. And then you go here, and then it says 112. Actually, the interface is different as well. Because if you go here, it's a time needed 67 knowledge based. And then when you go back here... Oh wait, no, that is the case. Alright, never mind. I was just looking at the wrong thing. Okay. That was about to get really weird. I'm glad I corrected myself there. I thought they were reversed for some reason. Like, one area was from a, like, previous build of the game, and then one area was not. But yeah, as long as we hit one of these, I can't really complain. Now, you know, I'm still going to complain. Because that's kind of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, we're out here, we're living. I can't complain about any of that. We're schmoovin', Crestfallen Mask Gaming. Even if we took this off, like, that's not even gonna give us that much hardship. We're gonna be able to clear... What's actually really funny is we're nowhere near the 80% Doom mark. So let's see. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm actually really dumb. Do I have a... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work, because that's the only way that it actually happens. So knowledge, dexterity, knowledge, dexterity, light source, you know. Wait, I have a torch I can throw at him, hold on. I can throw stuff at him. I have more stuff I can throw at him, what the heck? I don't really think I need to care about it. Because, like, okay, we're gonna take whatever this is. I don't even care. We're fine. Doesn't matter. Like, the most it can do is, like, -3, so... doesn't really matter. Although, we could have had more stats. What I should have done is I shouldn't have equipped the Akamanto mask. I should have rested up to 80% Doom, and then I should have put the Akamanto mask on. That's how you, like... That is the pointless and optimal way to do it. So, I'm gonna say painting to reinforce muscle memory, but I actually don't remember. That's hilarious. I did painting second, even though I had no intention of ever... okay, stealth build officially. I did the painting second, even though I had no intention of ever getting the chainsaw. That's really funny. And we leveled up and got dexterity to 8 anyways, but dexterity could be at 9! We could also have 13 knowledge, possibly more. So who's your second enemy? I don't know, animated head? That was just a guess. That was vibe, purely vibe. That was just purely a vibe, honestly. No idea. This was one of the Miku runs of all time, honestly. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. I will see you. Hey, she got the Akamanto mask off without getting faceless. Look at her go. She's just too strong. But yeah, anyways, have a good one. Stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Bye!